Let's be real. Who here hasn't gotten burned by Microsoft's whole "your PC needs to be this tall to ride Windows 11" thing? Don't worry, we've all been there. Specifically that whole TPM 2.0 requirement, it's left a lot of perfectly capable machines out in the cold. But fear not, because today we're diving deep into the world of TPM 2.0 bypasses. We'll show you exactly how to get Windows 11 running on your older hardware, even if Microsoft says no way, so grab your screwdrivers. Just kidding, this is all done in software, thankfully. And let's get started. Alright, first things first. What actually TPM 2.0? In the simplest terms, it's like a little security chip on your motherboard, kind of like a tiny vault for your computer's keys. It does things like securely storing encryption keys and making sure your system boots up with legit, untampered with software. Microsoft says Windows 11 this for better security, which, okay, fair enough. I mean, nobody likes getting their stuff hacked, right? TPM 2.0 helps with that, I'll give them that. The thing is, TPM 2.0 was introduced back in 2014. That seems kind of recent, but in the tech world that's practically ancient history. So, a lot of PCs older than that might not have it, even if they're total beasts spec-wise. And that's where we come in. We're going to show you how to work around that requirement so your older PC can still get a taste of that sweet, sweet Windows 11 goodness. Now, full disclosure, before we start messing around with anything bypassing TPM 2.0, come with some very, very, very small security trade-offs. We're talking like leaving your front door unlocked for an extra 5 minutes while you grab the mail level of risk here. Not exactly leaving your life savings in a sock drawer, but it's important to know the risks, right? Okay, disclaimers out of the way. Let's move on to... Okay, time for a quick compatibility check. Before we break out the digital toolbox, we need to see if your PC even the TPM bypass. Some of you lucky ducks might actually have it already and not even know it. Easiest way to check, hit that Windows key, type in security and open up Windows Security. From there, go to Device Security. You should see a section for Security Processor. If you've got TPM 2.0, it'll say so right there, nice and clear. If you see it, congrats. You can probably just upgrade to Windows 11 the normal way. But if you're seeing something else like TPM 1.2 or gasp, nothing at all, then stick around. This is where the fun begins. Chapter 3, the registry route. Editing your way to Windows 11. Alright, let's ease into this with method 1, the registry edit. Don't worry, it's not as scary as it sounds. Think of the registry like your computer's super detailed instruction manual. We're just going to make a tiny little tweak in there. First up, hit that Windows key again, type regedit, short for registry editor, and hit enter. You'll probably get a scary looking warning about making changes. Just hit yes, you're a tech-savvy individual now. Now navigate to this key and don't worry, we'll put the whole path on screen for you. Key local machine system setup. Right-click in the right-hand pane, go to New, and select Key. Name this new key Lab Config. That's lab with a capital L, by the way. Now inside this new lab config key, we're going to create two new DWORD 32-bit values. It's easier than it sounds, I promise. Right-click again in the right pane, select New, then DWORD 32-bit value. Name the first one Bypass TPM check and the second one Bypass Secure Boot check. Double-click each of these new values, set their value data to 1, and hit OK. And that's it. You've officially outsmarted the system, at least for this one thing. Now you should be able to install Windows 11 even without TPM 2.0. Chapter 4, the bootable USB hack, sneaking past the requirements. Okay, so maybe messing with the registry gives you the heebie-jeebies. Totally understandable. For those who like to keep their hands clean, there's method 2, the bootable USB modification. For this one, you'll need a bootable Windows 11 USB drive, which you can create using Microsoft's own tool. You'll also need a small program called Rufus, which is free and super handy for making bootable drives. Once you've got both of those, open up Rufus. No installation needed, just double-click and go. Select your Windows 11 USB drive in the Device drop-down menu. Now here's the tricky part. Click that little arrow next to Boot Selection to expand the options. Choose Extended Windows 11 Installation, no TPM, no Secure Boot, 8 GB RAM. Double-check that everything looks right, then hit that Start button. Rufus will work its magic, making your USB drive ready to bypass those pesky TPM 2.0 requirements. Once it's done, just boot from your modified USB drive, and you'll be well on your way to installing Windows 11, no TPM 2.0 needed. Chapter 5, Third-Party Tools, your one-click ticket to Windows 11. Alright, I know some of you just want the easiest possible solution, and hey, who can blame you? I'm all about working smarter, not harder. So, for the ultimate inconvenience, we've got Method 3 third-party tools. There are a bunch of these tools out there, but for this video, we'll be using one called, and again we'll put the name on screen. Name of tool. It's free, it's easy to use, and it just works. Download and install the tool. Don't worry, we scanned it for anything shady, it's safe. Once it's installed, open it up, and you'll probably be greeted by a simple interface. It might even just be one button that says something like, Bypass, TPM 2.0, click that button, let the tool do its thing, and boom, you're done. Seriously, it's that easy. Now you can go ahead and install Windows 11 without any roadblocks. And there you have it. 3 different ways to bypass those pesky TPM 2.0 requirements and get Windows 11 running on your older PC. Remember, while these methods are generally safe, it's always a good idea to back up your important data before making any major system changes. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more tech tips and tricks, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks for watching. And that's it for today's guide on bypassing TPM 2.0 requirements for Windows 11 installation. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tech tips and tricks. Thanks for watching.